Hello, my name is Sean Brown, and I am the anchor of the Ballers Podcast. We talk about some of the most controversial and important things that are going on in sports. Today's episode talks about the best players in the NFL and NBA. We will be bringing in some of our most knowledgeable staff members. I will be interviewing Mr. Mitchell, Mr. Ruther, Mr. Albano, and more. We will ask them their opinion on who is the best current NFL and NBA player in the league. Hi, I'm Sean Brown, and I'm with Mr. Mitchell to ask him a few questions. There's a lot of controversy on who is the best NBA and NFL player. Who do you feel is the best NBA player, and why?
Best NBA player right now is LeBron James, and it's not even a question. His size, speed, agility, shooting ability, getting to the rim at will. He also defends very well for his position. He rebounds very well. The only one who I think could be in his category right now would be Russell Westbrook, and I just don't think that he's on the same level as LeBron James.
Also, there's a lot of controversy on who is the best NFL player and why.
I'm going to be biased on this. I'm a huge Green Bay Packers fan, and so Aaron Rodgers is, without question, the best player in the NFL. Based on his position, he plays quarterback, so he's the only guy on the field that touches the ball every snap. You really can't make a case for a wide receiver or a running back in that regard. Brady's great, but in terms of ability and talent, I think Rodgers can make all the throws. He's a better athlete. He's a little bit faster. Again, biased opinion as a Packer fan, but Rodgers for me is a no-brainer.
I agree with you. Thank you for your time, and we'll be back with you on the next episode of the Ball. Miller, welcome to the Ballers Podcast. We have a few questions for you. Who is the best NBA player in the league right now?
Right now, my favorite NBA player, even though he's not on the Boston Celtics, because that's my favorite team, is the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't know how to say his last name, but I think he's the best player because he's an all-around player. Doesn't he play point guard? And he's like 7 feet tall, but he's not selfish with the ball. He gets his team all involved, and he plays for the Bucks. And I never hear him coming out and like making trouble or anything like that. I just think he's a good all-around player.
I like him too. Okay, second question. Who is the best NFL player in the league right now?
Saquon Barkley is the best player in the NFL right now. He's on my favorite team, the New York Giants. He's not one of those just for me players who goes out there and wants all the attention on himself. He's a team player. He goes out there and he scores touchdowns, gives the football right over to the referee, and goes back to the sideline. He's a good leader and a role model.
Now I'm in here with Mr. Albano to ask him a few questions. Who do you think is the best NBA player and why?
Oh, best NBA player. I'm going to go with LeBron James because he don't do it just on the offensive end. He plays defense, offense, leadership, clutch, all of the above. Reminds me of myself.
Who do you think is the best NFL player right now and why?
Okay, I wouldn't have had this answer week one, but I'm going to say Patrick Mahomes on the Kansas City Chiefs. Reminds me a lot of my main man, Sean Brown, scrambling, throwing touchdowns. Shout out to the West Rocks football team, 5-2, about to win the championship today.
Thank you. Now I'm in here with Mr. Ruther to ask him a few questions. Who do you think is the best NFL player and why?
Right now, and I do not like the Giants, Saquon Barkley. He can receive, he can run, he can catch. He's got it all.
Okay, who do you think is the best NBA player and why?
LeBron, hands down. Physical, can shoot, rebound, does it all. No doubt.
Thank you. Here I am with Mr. Klein Jr. Who is the best NFL player and why?
The best NFL player, I would say, is Marquise Pouncey on the Pittsburgh Steelers. He anchors one of the best offensive lines and is one of the best offensive linemen in the league. And even without Le'Veon Bell, the team could still run the ball and provide protection for Big Ben Roethlisberger. So I would say Pouncey, the center for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Who do you think is the best NBA player and why?
NBA player, I would say, can I say the best person in the NBA? I would say Steve Kerr, the coach for the Golden State Warriors. I think that team and the system he runs plays the best basketball in the league, and even without all their stars, I still think that it would be a very competitive team. So I'm going to go with Steve Kerr, head coach, Golden State Warriors.
Who's the best NBA player and why?
Right now in the league or all time?
Right now.
Well, that's got to be LeBron James. I don't think that that's really a question.
Yeah, with Mr. Lippert. Who do you think is the best NFL player and why?
Well, you already know the answer that I'm going to give because we've talked about this player many times. Saquon Barkley is the best NFL player.
Who do you think is the best NBA player and why?
Probably the guy who hits threes from anywhere, Stephon Curry.
Thank you.